Tutorial recording regarding combining like terms. Okay, you just saw a video regarding cows and pigs, where the cows went with the cows and the pigs went with the pigs. They stay with their own kind. The same thing happens in algebra with our x's and our units. So our x's are indicated by the rectangular tiles and our units are indicated by the square tiles. Positive x's cancel negative x's. Positive units cancel negative units. They do not cancel each other. So you have to keep them separated. For example, in this first one we have 3 positive x's. So I'm going to write 3x, and they're positive. And then we have 1 negative x, so I indicate that with a minus x. Same thing as a negative x. Then I've got these 3 unit tiles, which are also negative, but they're not x's. It's just negative 3. So in combining like terms, I put my x's with the x's, but this negative will cancel this positive, so what's left over? 2x. And nothing will cancel these 3 negative tiles because there's no positive tiles, so that's going to stay at a minus 3. So the final answer, 2x minus 3. Do not try to solve this right here. We're not at that point. This is where you stop. Okay, on the next one over, excuse me, this expression starts with 3 negative tiles. So I will indicate that with a negative 3x. Then I've got some positive tiles. I'll still use green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a plus 8. And then it's got 3 negative units. 1, 2, 3. Indicate that with a minus 3. So since I don't have any other tiles, then my negative 3x's, they stay the way they are. Negative 3x's. Then I've got the plus 8 and the minus 3. Well, 8 minus 3 would be 5. See, they cancel. 1, 2, and this one will cancel this one, leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're positive, so plus 5. Answer here, negative 3x plus 5. Now, if you would please get a blank sheet of paper, and we'll do some examples that we could keep in our notes. Excuse me. All right, let's title it Combining Like Terms. They like to stay with the ones that are like themselves, just like the cow stayed with the cows and the pig stayed with the pigs. Okay, my first example is going to be a 5x plus 2 minus x minus 4. Okay, if you would write that down, preferably using a black marker, we're going to use 2 contrasting colors. I'll just keep with the red and the green here. I'll start with the red. If I take 5 x's and I put a box around them, like this, I'm going to combine that with the other x. Now the other x has a minus in front of it, so I want to put that in my box as well. So I'll put the minus x in that box. So when I combine these two, 5x's minus an x, what would be left over? 4x. Because 5 minus 1 gives me 4. I have 4 x's. Then on to the units. We have a plus 2 and a minus 4. Circle those. Bring the sign with it, the positive with the 2 and the negative with the 4. So slide those down together. 2 positives, 4 negatives. The negatives win by 2. This is your final answer. 4x minus 2. Let's do another example. Again with your black marker. Move that up a little. We are going to do minus 4 minus 2x plus 1 minus 3x. Okay, I'll start with the x's and I'm going to stick with my red marker. Okay, beginning with the 2x, there's a minus in front of it, so I want to bring that along. That's like a negative 2x. And then I have a 3x with a minus in front of it, so that's like a negative 3x. So if I have 2 negative x's and 3 negative x's, they do not cancel out. Negative cows and negative cows give you more negative cows. In this case, it gives you 5 negative. So negative 5x is our combined term there. Going to just the units, I've got a -4 and a +1. So if I combine 4 negatives and 1 positive, the negatives win by 3. Switch to black. That is my answer, -5x minus 3. Do not combine your units and your x's. Excuse me. Okay, let's do another example. Back to your black marker. Okay, we got a 3x minus -4. Put the -4 in parentheses to separate the minus and the negative. Then do a plus 3x. Now here's where it gets a little fun, because we have this minus minus right here, a minus minus, and if you leave it, change it opposite, a minus minus turns into a what? Oh yeah, a plus. Yay, we're so smart. Okay, I'm going to go back to my pink or my red, and I'm going to box in my 3x. That's a plus 3x, it's positive. And then over here, the plus 3x is also positive. So if I had 3 positive x's and 3 more positive x's, combine those, and I get, 6x. And then finally, I've got my plus 4, so it's 6x plus 4. Get it? Got it? Good. Done. Do not combine your units and your x's. You are finished there. Okay, if you still have room, you can keep going on this page. I'm going to switch to a new page. Here's my next example. Okay, take a break, shake out the hands. Here we go. -6x minus, parenthesis, -2x. Okay, once again, we have this minus minus. And if I have leave it, change it opposite, it turns into a plus. So I have 6 negative x's here and 2 positive x's here. And when you put negatives and positives together, they cancel out. The negatives win by 4. So -4x. And there's no unit tiles here, so we're done. We don't have to do anything else. That's our answer. All right. Let's move on to 2 more examples, and then we'll have some practice. Okay, we've got, say we got multiplying 3 times -3x. Oh, there's the bell. Of course it's the bell. What this means is I have 3 groups of -3x's. So here's one group of -3. I'll just draw 3 red lines. Here's another group of -3. And another group of -3. So what's my final answer? I have how many negatives? 9. -9 x's. Because 3 times -3 is -9, and 3 times -3x would be -9x, indicating I have 9 negative x's. Underline that. You are done. Okay, last one. Woohoo! Oh, need my black. Let's say I've got 5 groups with 2 x's in each group. Okay, I'm going to go to green on this one for fun. I've got a positive x, a positive x. That's one group of 2. Another positive, 2 groups of 2. 3 groups of 2. 4 groups of 2. 5 groups of 2. So if I have 5 times 2x, I now have 10x. And I am finished. There we go. And so I hope this helps you a little bit on how to combine like terms. Have a great day. Bye.